Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. This is your host, Captain Ron Phillips. And in today's episode, we are going to go back in time again, back to 2256. This time, we're taking our ship somehow, and we're going to destroy a comet. Yeah, that's right. Last time we went back in time to Drozana Station using a Davidian time portal and ran into Dr. McCoy and saved some officers there in 2256. And now we found out that the source of the energy helping the Davidians come back and feed on everybody is on this comet. So now we're going to somehow go back in time with our ship, and we're going to figure out just how we're going to do this. So, Night of the Comet. Let's see how we're going to do this here, folks. Here we go. Incoming hail, Captain. Do you wish me to put it on the main viewer? Absolutely, on screen. You should feel privileged. Very few people ever get to see this system. My organization has gone to a lot of trouble to keep it off the navigational charts. This star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. Section 31 uses it from time to time to deal with problems that take a more creative approach to solve. Oh, that's nice, Scarface. Your best chance of getting back to the point in time where you need to be is to use the star's gravity to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you will be able to access the time continuum. I've taken the liberty of having the light speed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You will need to hit a series of points as you move around the star. After you make your approach, you should see a navigational beacon. Aim for it, and you will have the correct trajectory for the slingshot. This is a tricky maneuver. If you don't hit each point in the correct order and time, it won't work. I hope your helm officer is up to the task. Oh, thanks a lot, Scarface. One more thing before you start. I also added a holo emitter to your vessel. You will appear to be a Klingon D7 with the appropriate access codes for the time period, but still have to access all of the 25th century firepower you will need to deal with the comet. Don't alter the timeline any more than you have to. Destroy the comet and stop the Davidians. But other than that, try to stay out of trouble. I wish you luck, but I have a feeling you won't think I was being sincere. No, I don't think you are, Scarface, but that's just me. Alright, we're ready to engage the holo emitter and start our run around the star on your command. Alright. So we're going to slingshot around this star, and we're going to make this big boat look like a Klingon D7. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gonna zoom in a little bit more. Let's see how bad this is. That didn't work. Alright, let's try that again. I guess I missed one. Well, at least you see how I fail, guys, so. Yep, I failed that one too. Nope. Wonder if this works. No, that didn't work. Oh dear. Yeah, let's try this again. Oh my goodness, this is terrible, folks. I'm not a good pilot when she's going all jittery and super... Ugh. Yeah, let's just go ahead and compute the trajectory. Do it on autopilot, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's just do autopilot. Thank you. There we go. Captain, based on the decay of elements in this system, we have arrived approximately 150 years in the past, somewhere around the Earth year 2265. Sir, incoming hail. It's from a Constitution-class starship identifying itself as the USS Reuben James. Putting it on screen now. Oh, really?
Attention, unidentified ship. I am Commodore Jacob Ross, in command of the USS Reuben James. We've been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the Gliese system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove you are not, we will take immediate action.
Oh, good grief. Captain, the Reuben James has closed the channel. They are not responding to hails and weapons are charging. We cannot seriously damage Commodore Ross's ship without risking damage to the timeline, but we must defend ourselves and complete our mission. Recommend we fight to disable. Yeah. There's the Comet. Got him.
To any ships in range, please, we need help. I don't know what these things are, but they're all over the station. They're killing people. Please, you have to help us.
All right. Captain, the Comet approaching the station. There's triolic energy making it easier for the Davidians to manifest. The people on the station don't have any way to fight them. We'll have to help if they're all gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna have to help them. Captain, I'm reading multiple Davidian life signs. We need to work quickly to clear the station of their presence. Yes, we do. Whoa! some more. Sir, I don't think anyone here appreciated the Davidians crashing their party. I'm detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and signs of a struggle. It's a bar fight, sir, and we'll need to quell it if we want any chance of stopping the Davidians. The Temporal Prime Directive is in effect. Recommend we set all weapons to stun to minimize possible damage to the timeline. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Ah. Where's the doctor? The doctor's down. Get up, Doctor. This is no time to be hiding in your emitter right now. Ugh. I say. Get up, Zarvin.
Not attempt to stop us. We hunger. We must feed. Leave immediately, or I will amplify the time distortion and destroy this station. You will not survive.
Oh, I don't think so.
Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and they've got some of my customers in there with them. The door is barricaded, but a few hits with a phaser should take care of that. Get my people out of there!
All right, I'm coming. Take that. See if he likes that. Scotty!
Thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? Damn spirits snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in triolic energy, and I was working to adjust the station's shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspanner, and I was attacked. If you help me, I can finish my repairs before the triolic energy reaches lethal levels.
Absolutely, Scotty.
By the way, you can call me Scotty.
Thank you. Alright, everybody, let's follow Mr. Scott. He tells me I'm funny looking. Alright, Scotty, what do you need?
Just as I suspected, the triolic energy is increasing. We'll be cooked like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There is a wee store on this station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, said they might be getting a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. The Mark II versions. If we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are.
Okay. And this is time, unfortunately, folks, for one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever had to deal with on this game. There's Cassidy.
Oh, what were those things? They were floating, and one looked at me, and I felt so weak. And then it lifted me up, and oh, it was horrible. Oh, are you looking for something from the store? Quantum what? I'm sorry. I'm just too scared right now to think about selling anything. I'm closing down until I get my wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's planet. I don't know.
Well, what can I do to help?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. A nice stiff one, you know. Can you get one for me?
Okay. Bartender, I need a nerve tonic.
What can I get you?
I need a nerve tonic.
A nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has nerve tonics. Most worlds have multiple variations, and everyone thinks that the one their grandmother made is better than all the rest. Look, I tend bar at a commerce station in the middle of one of this quadrant's busiest trade routes. It's my job to be able to make anything you want, but you gotta be specific. I could make you 14,647 different nerve tonics, 18,397 if you're Bolian. So, what kind do you want? Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be best. Talk to one of them, and then come back. I'm sure we can make exactly what you need.
Oh, that's thoughtful. Captain McQueen.
Who do you think you are? First the lights go all strange, then these weird creatures show up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights with my best customers. Look at dear, brave, handsome Captain McQueen here. He could have been killed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
About the nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? How can I think about nerve tonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? Well, if you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask that drunken Scotsman. Lieutenant Commander Scott. He knows more about alcohol than anyone I've ever met. While you do that, I'm going to make my sweet prince all better.
Okay. Oh, Scotty, I need your help.
Did you get the quantum flux regulator?
Do you know anything about nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? Ugh! You don't look like you need one of those. These wee beasties are troublesome, but they're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I've been known to enjoy an occasional nip of Scotch whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. Why do you need to know about them?
I'm looking for a nerve tonic for your friend Cassidy.
Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with the right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got the stomach for fighting. Is she alright? I hate for anything to happen to her.
She's shaken up, but she'll be fine.
Glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of the edge off. And that happens to be one of my specialties, along with transwarp transporter technology and warp field mechanics. Cassidy's been meeting me every evening in the bar for a spot of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, you'll be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you.
Alright, what does she like to drink?
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Alvanian brandy.
Cassidy didn't like the salty taste of the Albion brandy, but she really enjoyed the fact that it was garnished with a drop of honey that floated on the top of the drink. Bah, garnish is getting in the way of a fine beverage, if you ask me. Can you imagine putting a wee piece of pineapple in a glass of 20-year-old single malt? It's preposterous.
I completely agree.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Blood wine.
The only time I saw Cassidy ordering blood wine was when she was feeling under the weather. Poor lass. She liked that it was served warm, but she hated those blasted heavy metal mugs the Klingons use. And the potency of it was a bit much for her to handle. A girl like Cassidy needs something with a little less kick.
Okay.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Denevian mead.
Zalay brought Cassidy a Denevian mead a few nights ago. Ugh, terribly sweet stuff, like drinking syrup. Cassidy didn't like the cloying sweetness, and the wee bird broke out into hives because she was allergic to the fruit garnish. I'm not ordering any of that stuff again. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Fire wine.
Cassie and I got into a drinking contest with a Klingon one night, and we ended up drinking fire wine. It's not as good as scotch, mind you, but it's better than drinking warp core coolant. The next morning, after she picked herself up off the floor, Cassidy told me that the fire wine was so spicy that she was afraid it had eaten a hole through her stomach. I had to send her to see Bones for a checkup. Also, she said that drinking from those shallow bowls made her feel like someone's pet targ. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
A martini.
Martinis aren't my cup of tea, as it were, but Cassidy seems to like them. She appreciates that a martini should be served as cold as possible, but since she nurses her drinks, the cold tends to dissipate, and she doesn't get the full effect. She's quite fond of those fancy stem glasses, though.
Ah.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
A Sumerian sunset.
Cassidy really likes her Sumerian sunsets, mostly because of the sour taste. She hates that the drink is so weak, and has been trying to convince the bartender to add garnish to it, to make the happy feeling last longer. But he won't, because then it wouldn't be a Sumerian sunset. Me, I say a drink is a drink. If the lady wants a garnish, give her one.
Uh-huh, that's right.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Skagaran whiskey.
Cassidy really likes a little pick-me-up of a drop of Skagarian whiskey. But she doesn't like the wee shot glasses, or the silly paper umbrellas. Who ever heard of putting a wee paper umbrella in a glass of whiskey? It's sacrilege. If I ever go to Skagara, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Okay, I think we're going to figure this out now. Alright,
What can I get you?
I need a drink.
I'll need some more details before I can make a drink for you. If you need help figuring out what combination of ingredients you want, you should talk to one of the waitresses. That's what they're here for, after all. So, do you want it to be hot or cold?
Cold.
What kind of flavor profile are you looking
Sour.
for? How strong do you want this drink to be?
A little pick me
How
up.
would you like this drink to be served?
Step
And
glass.
last but certainly not least, what kind of garnish would you like?
Drop of
This
honey.
should be all the info I need. I'll put the drink on the bar when I'm done. I'll put the bill on your tab.
Thank you. Alright, let's see if this is the right one. No, we'll have to start over.
Do you have a drink for me?
Try this.
This drink is too cold.
Really? Okay. That didn't work. Alright, so we failed on the first part.
What can I get you? I'll need some more details before I can make a drink for you. If you need help figuring out what combination of ingredients you want, you should talk to one of the waitresses. That's what they're here for, after all. So, do you want it to be hot or cold?
I guess hot.
What kind of flavor profile are you looking for? How
Sour.
strong do you want this drink to be?
Little pick me
How would you
up.
like this drink to be served?
Step
And last but
glass.
certainly not least, what kind of garnish would you like?
Drop of
This
honey.
should be all the info I need.
Alright. Let's see what happens now.
Do you have a drink for me? Oh, I love warm drinks. They're so relaxing.
Uh-huh. I'm glad you find the temperature pleasant.
Oh, there's a lovely sour note to this drink. I feel so refreshed.
I'm glad. I thought this would be right for you.
Oh, there's just enough oomph to this drink to make it really stick with ya. I like that.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up.
Oh, I love the style of this glass. It accentuates the flavor of the ingredients.
Aesthetics are important. The right glass makes the right drink even better.
Honey! No, not you. The drink. Oh, that little bit of sweetness is just perfect. It adds the most delightful note to each sip.
I'm glad even the last drop of this drink is making you happy.
That is marvelous. Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thank you. Alrighty. What tool was it you needed? Oh, a quantum flux regulator Mark II. I have one of those right here. Please, take it as a thank you. Cheers.
Cheers to you, too. Alright, Scotty. Let's make this work here. Oh no.
The right tool for the right job. I'll start making the adjustments, but I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The triolic energy levels keep rising, and center show the blasted comet is to blame. Modulating the shields is not going to be enough. Something needs to be done about that comet if we're going to live to see the morning.
Alright. Captain, the station is safe for now, but we still need to deal with the Comet in orbit. If the Davidians are able to harness its energy, then they will be able to pull most of this sector into their phase variants. Past, present, it will all be disrupted. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Scott. It's time for me to go back to my ship. I think you're going to be just fine. This is as close as the Comet's trajectory will take it to Drazana Station, Captain. We need to destroy the Comet while we still have time. Sir, a group of Klingon vessels have entered the system. The lead ship is hailing us. Putting it on screen now.
Ah, a ship from the House of Duras.
Oh, no.
I am Captain Bavat, son of Warat, and leader of my house. My brother died due to Duras' treachery. I will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die!
Come on, man. Seriously? Captain, we can't afford to change the course of events any more than they have been altered already. And we know that Captain Bavat survives this day. We'll need to attempt to disable his forces. He'll be calling for reinforcements. We need to destroy the Comet and return to our time before we're overwhelmed. Oh, lovely. Take this, you damn Comet. This is not going to be easy. Let's see, how many of them are there? Goodness gracious me. There's the other piece of the comet. Uh-oh. Alright, I lost the rest of the comet. There it is. It was way up here. Ramming Steve, huh? supposed to kill him, but we did anyway. That's very interesting. That did it, Captain. The remaining comet debris is too small to be a threat. Now we just need to find a way to... One moment, sir. I'm detecting a temporal anomaly. It's forming inside the ship.
If you are receiving this message, then you and your crew have completed your mission. Driffin's comet is destroyed, and the Davidians are no longer a threat to the Federation. You've done well. And to prove that I'm not the immoral monster that some make me out to be, I'm going to help you. When you last docked at Deep Space K7, I had some modifications made to your vessel. One of those is the addition of a Borg temporal node salvaged from a cube in the Batron cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done. Drake out.
Okay, wow.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The disappearance of Driffin's comet in the 23rd century will be a scientific curiosity. I have taken steps to suppress information that might reveal our involvement, and I trust that you and your crew will refrain from telling stories about what happened here. After all, we're getting along so well. One thing I hope you'll take away from all this is that any opinion you may have of the immorality of so-called rogue elements like Section 31 is a bit naive. Contrary to popular opinion among some Starfleet officers, we do not spend our days plotting evil and committing random acts of villainy like characters in a bad holo novel. We protect the Federation from threats. Thanks to you, the Davidians are no longer on that list. If you think about it, everything we do is to preserve the freedoms you so enjoy. You should be grateful. Drake out.
See a Type 3 phaser rifle. Type 2 phaser. A Klingon disruptor pistol. No. I think I'll go with the Type 2 phaser.
Until next time.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Night of the Comet. And as far as I know, that should be all of the incoming hails from, yeah, I think from Franklin Drake. That was it. Alright, we finished going back in time, back to the original series, back to Strange New World timeline there. And taking care of the Davidians, keeping them from taking an entire section of space and phasing it into their time, into their part of space, and killing God knows how many people for food, for, as they said, we need to feed. I'm like, I don't think so. So, I hope you enjoyed this series of missions here, going back in time, dealing with the original series in honor of our Strange New World show coming out. So far, 2 episodes in, looking really good so far. And of course, isn't this funny? We end on the episode Night of the Comet, and the last episode we had of Strange New Worlds was Children of the Comet. Very interesting. I did not actually plan that. I just realized that. That's very interesting. So, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed these missions. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, I apologize. Hit the dislike button and make a comment. Let me know. I'm here to improve if you so choose to stay and enjoy anything I like to bring out. And of course, as I say that, I hope you subscribe to the Captain Ron Phillips channel. There's more to come. Now, on the subject of time travel, we are going to go back and we are going to try and film. I'm going to try and film again the very next mission, which is one of my favorite missions. It involves time also, time travel. But it's a little different, but it's still time travel all the same, in a way. And we are going into one of my favorite missions, as I said, in this game. I'm not going to give it away, but it's a short little mission tree, and we're basically, if you remember Star Trek Enterprise, we're going to run into our temporal officer, Daniels once again. So, until then, this is Captain Ron Phillips. I hope you enjoy. Have a good day. Have a good night. See you later, everybody.